Welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hello, friends of the podcast.
Hello, everybody.
Samantha, welcome back.
Well, Lisa, was I really missing?
Look who's back. Back again. Samantha's back. Right?
With a tan.
Yeah, don't rub that in, right? Don't rub that in, because as of right now, the weather is not looking great for our vacation in 10 days.
You know what? I need you to stop obsessing. Hey?
Oh, my goodness.
I almost texted you that again today, and I'm like, stop looking at the weather. You're obsessing. It's enough, enough
And I'm
already.
checking it like 2 or 3 times a day in case it changes. My goodness.
You know what? If you stop obsessing and you just put out the good vibes, it will come. Because you know what? This is what I learned on my vacation. When I vacation with my little niece who's 7 years old. Her name is Cheyenne. The sunniest soul I have come across in a very long time. She is so much fun. We sat in the car. I get in the car. It was raining the day that I landed in Penticton. And I said, Cheyenne, what are we going to do? It's raining. She's like, I don't know. And I said, okay. She's like, okay, if we think good thoughts about the rain, rain, go away. So we just chanted in the car and we were like, come on, son, you can do it. We believe in you and all this other stuff. And the next day we did the same thing because it was warm, but not like crazy warm. It was still kind of rainy. And I'm like, okay, we got to do it again. She's like, I think the sun's mad at us. I think that's why we have class. Okay, let's do it again. And we do this little chant thing. Yeah. And then the rest of the vacation, hot, got hotter every day.
Okay, so I guess I need to come up with a new morning mantra.
I think
Not only will it be who's a pretty girl, but it's going to be like, who loves the sun? I love the sun. Right? Who loves the sun? I love the sun. Right?
You know what, Lisa? If it works, it works, right?
Right. There's no harm in trying, is there, Samantha?
I left on the Monday before, because we left on Tuesday. The Monday went up to 35, Lisa.
Nice.
I'm just saying.
Nice.
Was it the weather, or was it a 7-year-old girl with sun in her heart asking for the sun?
I can be 7. I can have sun in my heart. Consider my heart full of sun.
Okay,
who has a sunny heart? I have a sunny heart. All right. Okay, I'm going to try.
Just got to put it out there.
I'm going to try.
Just the positive thinking. You got this, son. You can come out. You can conquer those stupid clouds.
Right? You can do this, son. Right? You're good enough. You're bright enough, and doggone it, people like you. Right? Okay.
Right.
Okay. We'll figure it out. Okay, but listen, we have breaking news.
What?
Dirty bird alert. Oh, R. Kelly is going to jail for 30 years for being the world's biggest dirty bird.
Ugh, gross. Yay.
So gross.
Whatever.
We're not going to get into it, but I'm just saying, right?
Yes.
You know what? That's where he belongs, right? With the ugh.
Yeah.
Right? Ugh. That's where we're kicking him. We're kicking him to ugh. For 30 years. May he never see the sun.
Well, he's old now, isn't he?
Well, probably like our age.
Oh. Well, he'll be old then.
He'll be an old man. And you know what? He's going to jail for not good things. So.
Yeah, so.
We'll see what happens. Right? Mm-hmm. But good. So you're back. You had a good vacation.
Yes, I have news. I had the best corn on the cob I've ever had in my life.
Really?
It was that, what is it?
The Mexican street corn?
No. It was that there's some light corn kernels and some dark corn kernels. What is that? Creamy corn or?
Oh, I don't know that corn.
I don't know. I can't remember. Anyways, It was really, really good. And then I had the best burrito of my life.
Oh, you love that burrito thing.
We went to this really cool little Mexican restaurant in Osuyas. I can't remember the name, but it was like, not only was it gigantic, but oh my God, it was so good.
Really? Hey, but you love a good burrito. I don't get a burrito. To me, that's like way too much stuff in one bite.
No, it was perfect because it had everything. It had the beans, the rice, the guacamole, the chicken,
all of it,
the little bit of oh, it was so good.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm glad you enjoyed it. Right? That's your type of thing. That's your type of thing.
I will say this: if you have a chance to be around a 7-year-old for any length of time, you will learn that it's good to be 7.
Yeah, right. Life is carefree.
They sing, they make up stories, they love being carefree, and man, that girl, she's sassy. She's gonna be sassy. She is sassy at 7. She's gonna be so sassy when she's 17.
She's gonna be a handful of trouble. That's awesome. That's good. Well, I'm glad that you're back. I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah, it was good. All
right, good.
And then I came back to cold.
I know, right? It's cold. But we're not talking about the weather. You just told me not to.
No, because it's going to be sunny because we love the sun.
Right? Because who loves the sun? We love the sun. We love the sun. Right? Who needs some sun? I need some sun. All those type of things. All right. All right. So a lot's happened in the world since you've been gone.
Yes, some stuff in the States, the overturning of Roe versus Wade.
Yeah,
I think this should make Canada pay up, stand up and pay attention.
I know.
Because, guys, let's be real, shit could happen like that here.
Right. For anybody who doesn't think that Canada, that this type of thing can affect us, it's a little bit crazy because we're really not much different.
There's a few people in the Liberal Party that probably would like to overturn our abortion laws, but there's at least 87% of the Conservative MPs would love nothing better than to put us back in ancient times.
Exactly, right? And that's scary. Yep,
it is scary. It is scary.
So again, right? It's a tough topic, right? It's an important topic and it's in the news. So of course we gotta discuss it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a tough one, right? Because it's very controversial and people have their opinions and which everybody's entitled to. But I read something from Tiffany Haddish.
Oh,
and
yes.
I just thought it really was perfect. This is, I don't know, Samantha, I shared it with you earlier. What do you think about it? You tell me.
Well, I think, Tiffany Haddish wants to pass a bill that makes men's masturbating illegal because honestly, every time you jack off, there's what? A billion?
Probably a billion
chances? A billion chances?
Billion chances in your hand.
Yeah. Hello.
Right? And all those little chances never had a chance to live.
No. What are you going to do about that?
Right?
Hey?
So I kind of agree with her.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
I think it's time to start. I think now that we're penalizing women and saying women aren't able to make their own decisions.
Yes.
I think we have to find a few things that we got to take away from the men. So
well, I mean,
you're
honestly,
right, no masturbating.
No, because if they feel that women are irresponsible and cannot make their own decisions, then I feel that when a man does masturbate, that is irresponsible of them as well. And
Absolutely.
Are they capable of making the right decisions? Hi, you've just killed 1 billion people. How smart, how really responsible are you?
Exactly, right? And then you know what I think too, right? And I think that maybe what every woman should do is take away the one thing that the man can't live without, and that's the sex. Right? Because let's just say, hypothetically speaking, right? It's one thing you're in a committed relationship. That's fine. You're married. That's fine. But let's just say, you're just like a random person, right? Just out there, being responsible and playing the field and whatever, right? Not making a commitment and things like that. Let's just say the woman decided that the only way that they can guarantee 100% that they're never going to be put in a situation where they may or may not have to decide whether or not they want to have that baby is by abstaining from sex. Would it work?
I don't know.
I can't see why it wouldn't work, right?
I can't see why it wouldn't.
Right. But
why do we have to be penalized because a bunch of people made a decision that affects the rest of the world? Like, that sucks. Like,
it totally sucks, right? Because and that's what it seems,
sucks.
Right? Yeah, right. We're going to pay the price in one way or the other.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And if you think they're going to just stop at abortion, they're probably going to go up to contraceptives next. Like, are we going back to the 1950s? Like, I'm not sure I can handle wearing, a helmet head full of hair anymore. Like
Right?
I already went through the 80s and tried to do that,
Yeah.
but I'm really not excited about hoop skirts and shit like that.
And all
One,
that, right?
I don't love wearing a skirt, so that'll be a hard no for me.
That'll be tough, right? But you never know, right? Somebody may just say, you know what, Samantha, we're going to take away your right to wear pants.
Oh my God.
Right?
If you took away my,
we're going to take away your right to wear pants. That would
I think that would be wrong.
That would be crazy.
Honestly, what's left, eh?
What's left, right? I guess what we're saying, friends of the podcast, is, you know, I don't know if it's mainly women that listen to the podcast. We have a pretty good mix, I believe. Mm-hmm. And everybody has opinions and everybody's entitled to how they feel, right?
Yes.
We feel very strongly that we should be able to have a choice.
Yes, it's my body. I can do with it what I want.
It should be our choice. And there's not really a whole lot of swaying room in there.
No.
Right?
Not for those of us who don't understand why we cannot make a choice about ourselves.
About ourselves, right?
About ourselves. Yeah. So I guess that's the weirdness of this. And frankly, you know, if you're shrouding this in the religion part of it, then that's your choice. Because if this is who you are, then that is what you believe.
And you get to still have that choice.
But you still have that choice. You can live your life however you want it.
Yeah.
We're just asking that for those of us who want to have a choice in that respect, if we were ever needing to have an abortion, we would want to be able to say, to really think about it and go, is this the right move for me?
Because I don't believe for one second that any woman would ever make that decision frivolously or with just careless intentions, right?
No, they would not.
I believe I think that's a tough call for any woman to have to make. And I think that anybody who thinks that it isn't, has obviously probably never been in that situation.
No. And I think people need to remember that this is about healthcare.
Yeah.
This is about providing proper healthcare for women, because there are times in a woman's life when, even though she's carrying a child, she has to have an abortion because it will actually end her life.
Right.
So we need to educate ourselves about all the different reasons why this should be allowed, and it should be the woman's choice.
Yeah, absolutely.
That being said,
right.
Canadians, pay attention.
Pay attention, right? It's knocking on our door.
It's knocking on our door.
It's knocking on our door.
It is.
All right. Okay. I guess that's all we...
But Tiffany Haddish had the right idea.
She kind of did, right? She's kind of sassy that way. Right.
I just feel like if we're going to go after women's reproductive issues, then I think we need to go after the men's reproductive issues.
Yeah, like maybe, and you know, and here's the thing. What about with vasectomies, right? Like they're totally reversible. So maybe at the age of, maybe when a boy hits 12, he gets a vasectomy.
Yeah.
And then the government decides, I don't know what, 25, 30, one-on-one basis when it's time to reverse it. I don't know.
Right?
That doesn't seems logical to me. Okay, we think that or maybe there's a checklist, right? So they're born, they get their vasectomy, right? Because we're trying. Nobody's going to have unwanted babies. They're going to get their vasectomy. Then there's going to be the checklist that at 25 you're going to look at, and it's going to be like, okay, do I own a car? Check. Do I live with my mom? Check. Right? Do I use a knife and fork? Check.
Do
I have a job? Check. Do I pay my bills? Check. And maybe if you have the majority of the check marks, they're going to be like, okay, you know what? You're going to see something in the mail that's going to say, come on in, and we're going to reverse that for you. You can start thinking about having babies because you seem to be responsible. Yeah,
you filled out 90% of your form was filled out appropriately.
Right? But during those years where we're not quite sure you're capable of, doing anything other than thinking with your dick, we're going to have to tie that off and take care of that for you for now.
I guess I would just want to live in a world where both sexes have to be all sexes. Sorry, I'm going to join in with inclusiveness.
Yes.
Whether you're a female or male or non-binary, whatever that might be for you. I just want us all to have choices. Why can't we all be on the same playing field?
All have choices?
Why can't we all be responsible for what happens when two people get together and they have sex and a baby is made?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
It's always landed on the woman, and I don't understand why.
Exactly. Takes two.
It always makes the woman out to be the bad guy.
And it's always brought with shame, right?
Right. I don't
understand that. So
I don't get it.
We don't get it. But all right, Samantha, do we feel we've gotten that off our chest?
I think so.
Okay.
Let's move on, shall we?
We shall. I have a question for you. This pertains to our upcoming holiday that we're going on.
Oh, God.
Why have we never had a bonfire? And is it something that we should think about?
I think we've never had a bonfire because the bugs are really bad.
Is it the bugs are really bad, or we're too lazy? Or we're too tired, we're too sunburnt, we're too...
Okay, let's make a list, shall we? Let's make a list.
Because it seems like we do, like we're very productive in what we want, right? We have a breakfast, when we have our lunch, and we do our tanning, but it seems by the time we eat supper and that's done at 7 o'clock at night, we're done.
We're done.
Because we don't want to sit out on the beach. We don't want to have a coffee outside. We want nothing. We're done.
We've sat outside for 10 hours.
Right. Straight.
We are baked. Our energy has been zapped out of us. And I couldn't lift a log to light a fire if I even tried. I could not. Because you know who's building the fire.
It's you.
It's me. Yeah, right? It's me. Because I have to light the barbecue too, which always terrifies me. So
but you do such a great job, so I don't worry about that
anymore.
Such
a great job. Yeah. But I could build a fire. Would I do it successfully? It's hard to say. I haven't done it for a really long time.
And then this is what I think with the whole fire thing, right? Like you and I, we're not going to sit around going like, Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya, right? Like we're not going to probably sing songs.
No, we're not singing songs.
Right? S'mores seem like a lot of extra work.
It is a lot of work.
And then I just think, okay, so now we're hot and now we're just going to sit around heat.
Yes.
Sometimes that's it. I understand the point of a fire in like Cro-Magnon life, right? Where we need fire to live. I don't know if I understand the point of a fire when we've been outside in the heat all day and now I want to sit with heat radiating onto me.
Well, this is true. I mean, it would be good to maybe roast a hot dog over a fire.
Well, maybe. Okay.
Yeah. And
I don't mind a marshmallow. I'd take a marshmallow.
But the reason why I go to the cabin is because it's a cabin. Right. I don't want a tent. Right. I don't like to camp anymore. I am not a camper.
We're passive. Our camping years are behind us.
I am not a camper. And I'm totally okay with that. I admit it. Hi, my name is Samantha and I'm not a camper.
My name is Lisa. I too am not a camper.
And as I've known in my family as she'll camp if it's a 4-star hotel. You're absolutely right.
And that's how we grew up too, right? We had a beautiful boat and can we sleep on the boat? No, but we can dock the boat at this beautiful hotel that has air conditioning and we can go in there. Sounds good. Right?
Right? So I just, we can build a fire. Sure.
But then I'm going to get stuffy because I'm allergic to smoke.
Well, this is true.
Right.
I just I can't guarantee that I wouldn't smoke us out. I don't even know if I could get it to become a fire.
And then are we going to be paranoid all night thinking, God, what if it didn't really get put out?
Oh my God, that would so be you.
Right? I would you know how many times I would check the door? Yeah, right? You'd be fine. You'd sleep through that shit. I would check the door every 10 minutes. I'd get up and check the door, get up and check the door. And then all of a sudden I'd be outside and where your window is, you'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, just checking on the fire. I would do it all night. So then I wouldn't sleep.
You would. Oh
so
my God.
It's not good for me.
We're not having a
No,
fire.
You're right. You're right. No, there can't be a fire. There cannot be a fire.
No, because you're obsessing about the weather, then you would then learn how to obsess about the fire.
No, I can obsess about anything.
Yes, you can. And I don't need that.
Right? You don't need that.
I really don't need that.
I don't know if I need that. Right?
Nobody needs you doing that. Because then you would wake me up because you would go in and out of the cabin.
Yes.
You would go outside, you get a stick, you touch the fire,
I'd
you would be
poke
like, and then you'd be like, Sam, I think it's still smoldering.
Right?
I can hear you. And I'd be like, go back to bed.
Right? And then I would, and then I'd be like, poof, back up again. I'd be like, I'm sure they're still smoking. I'm sure it's still smoking. Right?
And then I'd tell you to fuck off.
Yeah, you'd get mad.
Then sleep outside in a chair if you're that worried about it.
You'd be mad. And then you can't do that because there's wildlife, right? So I can't, like, that's not safe.
Well, there was a fox the last year,
Yeah, there was, right? So me and the fox would be hanging out wondering about I don't know.
He's going to curl up on your lap and you have a little snuggle.
Right? Because how do you know? How do you know when the fire's done? I can't. I already can't.
No.
Because nobody can answer that. Because nobody can answer that.
When is the fire done?
Because nobody can answer that question for me. When is the fire done? Right? If somebody could say the fire is done 42 minutes after you've thrown water on it.
No, there's no time limit.
Exactly. That's why we can't have a fire. Because nobody can tell me when is the fire done. That's what I want to know. When is the fire done? If we're having a fire, I need to know when it's done.
Oh my God.
All right. Guess what I did? I went mascara shopping.
Oh, how fun was that?
Well, you know what? I needed a new mascara, right? And I like the color I like is I don't like black because that's like kind of like makes me feel like I'm like lady of the night because it's too black off for me. So I always like the brown
I'm
black.
sorry, lady of the night.
Yeah. So
I wear very black.
Well,
so
back
up the truck.
Do with that what you want. I like a black brown. I feel it goes better with me. So I went and I'm going to be honest with you, really disappointed.
In mascara or the fact that you can't choose one properly?
No, really disappointed in the mascara, right? Because I decided to try a new one and I don't like it. And then I'm like, you know what? For $4.99, like I feel I should get better. I feel it should present itself better than it did for $4.99.
Was it on sale?
Yeah.
Is that why you bought it?
Yeah. So I tried a brand new one. I strayed from my original $7.99 and saw one on sale. Right? And then thought, oh, come on. What difference does it? It's mascara. Right? And yeah, I don't love it. I want my money back.
Is it clumpy?
No, it's too wet. It's too wet. So when I put it on and then, you put it on and then you blink, I look like Tammy Faye Baker. I'm like, why is it on my skin? Every morning, why is it on my skin?
Oh my God, I look like Tammy Faye Baker.
I look like Tammy Faye Baker.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's too wet. It's too wet.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just wanted to share that with you.
Just spend the money. Don't be a cheapskate.
I'm being a cheapskate. It's a mascara. I don't think that
you wear you don't even wear 5 things on your face.
What do I wear? I wear a foundation, a mascara. I wear an eyeshadow, an eyeliner. I wear 4. I don't do rouge or anything like that.
Rouge.
Right? I don't do anything. I don't do a blush.
You blush. Is that what you mean, a blush?
I don't do a
rouge,
blush.
What are you?
I don't do
Back
a blush.
in the 1950s?
I know, right? And so, funny story, right? So I went and got my hair cut while you were away.
Yes.
Right? Because, and here's the thing, right? I knew that it was going to be a little bit soon, but because of the hairdresser's holidays and our holidays, right? I knew I was going to have to, right? It was not going to quite line up perfectly. So that's fine, right? Went, got it done and got it colored and that was good. But the weirdest thing happened, right? So on Saturday, I felt that it wasn't too short. I'm like, hey, I think maybe we figured it out. It's not too short. And then on Sunday, when I woke up and I had a shower and, did my hair, I said to Mike, why does it seem like my hair grew shorter overnight? Like it grew shorter overnight. It got shorter overnight. And then you know what he said to me? He said, because the hairdresser uses a special fluff spray that makes it seem longer. Fluff spray. He's like, and now you've just washed it out and now that fluff spray isn't in your hair. So now it seems short again.
Fluff.
Fluff.
That's the technical term, is it?
Fluff spray. and make it seem longer.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was convinced that it grew shorter overnight.
Well, it can't grow shorter.
It seemed that it did.
No, it can't.
It totally did, though.
Those two words together actually don't make sense.
But it totally grew shorter. It was the weirdest thing. I went from thinking we nailed it to, we did not quite nail it.
We did not nail it.
We did not quite.
We did not.
No,
yes.
We did not. We did not.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness. I feel like I have so much catching up to do. Okay. You know, you're a Snapchat girl, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm a Snapchat girl.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle's HHG's a Snapchat girl. I don't do much with Snapchat, right? We play a little bit with it and the odd time, right? You can see where people are, but I don't really do much. Well, there's this new thing out there and it's called the streak. Have you heard about it?
The what?
The streak.
The streak.
The streak.
No.
So I guess it's like I send you a snap, you send me a snap, I send you a snap, you send me a snap, and you get a streak going.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, but you just take a picture of whatever, like just like anything. Like, so it's nothing meaningful. It's just to get a picture to get the streak.
Okay.
So that's whatever. That's fine. So the judge, right? You know, HHG's husband, the judge.
Yes.
He's on it. So he started streaking me.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, okay, I didn't know what the streak was, right? For the first few days, I'm like, okay, like I would just like it was like all it was a picture with an S on it. And I'm like, why is the judge sending this? Like, I don't understand. Didn't think much of it, right? I'm like, okay, it must be something, whatever. I'd send a little wave back, right? And figured out and then I'm like, maybe he got hacked, right? Maybe he got hacked. So then I Google it and it said, no, it's the streak. Okay, so it's a game we're playing. Okay, so back and forth. So then I start replying back and forth. Then I say to the HHG, I sent her a text. I said, okay, this has been going on for 2 weeks now. I said, just curious, what is this streak thing that I'm doing with your husband? What is this? Of course, it's just one of the many random texts to the HHG that go unanswered, right? So so whatever, either she didn't see it, she DFC'd it, who knows, right? So that's fine. And then when I saw her the other night, I said to her, right, because I got her nailed down, right? So time to catch up. I said to her, I said, what's with the judge and this streak thing? She's like, what are you talking about? So I showed her. Oh my God. She starts howling. He had been hacked.
He had been hacked?
I was playing the streak with somebody that wasn't the judge. It was not the judge. And then she showed me these messages of like from her kids saying, hey mom, what's dad doing? And then another kid would be like, oh my God, he's been hacked. Never mind, delete. But nobody shared that with me because they didn't know that he was sending it to me. So I guess the hacker was sending it to everybody, probably in his address book.
In his address book?
Yeah. And I'm the idiot who invested the time to play along with the judge, right?
Because why wouldn't you play along with the judge?
Why wouldn't you play along with the judge?
Right.
Right. And then all of a sudden it was not to be.
Oh.
I was snowed by the fake judge.
You were snowed. But
Right?
were you sad that you weren't actually playing the game with Bryce? Because did you feel connected to him in a special way?
No, because I thought it was kind of bizarre. I'm like, I don't get why we're doing this or why I'm the chosen friend. I didn't understand. So
you're the chosen friend.
I was the chosen friend to do the streak. And then I'm like, but hi, far be it from me to say no to the judge. Right?
That's a good one.
I know.
Good one,
right?
Lisa. Good one.
Careful, Samantha. You never know who's cracked your code.
Well, this is true.
Yeah, right?
Okay, well, I was in a really cool store in Osuyas called Unity, and my sister and I were there, and I turned around and I'm like, what? And I saw ghetto blasters hanging from the roof.
What?
Because it was kind of like a retro surfer dude vibe kind of shop.
And they were hanging from the roof?
And they were hanging from the roof like a display, like you could see it from the outside.
Okay.
And I was like, I was wondering, and I'm like, was Lisa a ghetto blast girl in the 80s?
Oh, was Lisa ever a ghetto blaster girl from the 80s?
Right?
You betcha. I had the kick-ass ghetto blasters, like big mother ghetto blasters. I was that girl. And took it to school with me.
Oh,
right. And we set it up in the lobby at the high school. Well, I was one of the cool kids, right? So we could do that. Right?
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then we'd play my mixtapes.
That's right. You did your mixtape.
Remember? Because I was like Mix Master McIntyre back in those days. So we'd set it up, me and another girl, her name was Carol Bird, and we'd set up, she had a big one and I had a big one, and we'd set it up in the lobby and we'd play like all our 80s music.
Yeah.
Like totally at the peak of our coolness. Totally we were. Were you a Ghetto Blaster girl?
Yes, of course. Who wasn't?
Who wasn't, right? Did you ever try, like, before you did your hip hop class back in the day? Did you ever try, like, breakdancing?
No.
Like I did. I remember renting a video on how to breakdance, like a VCR video on how to breakdance. And in our apartment, in our dining room, it was like a hardwood floor. And I remember trying to figure out how to like do that little spin that you could do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was in it to win it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was in it to win it. But I'm not very like dance savvy. Right? Like that's not really my thing. So I wasn't the best. Like I remember trying to learn the worm. You never tried to learn the worm?
No.
Really?
Yeah. I realized, like, I recognized what I could and could not do. And that would be one of the things I would not be able to do.
Even if you watched the video?
No, I don't think it would matter.
It was really hard. It was really hard. And like I always wanted to spin on one knee. Like you remember that move? Where you just spun on it, right? So
the fact that you wanted to, I'm sorry.
Right? I know.
Sorry. I'm reacting slow because I'm trying to picture you trying to do the worm
with my flock of seagulls hair.
With your flock of seagulls hair,
right? From the video I ran, right? I had it over one eye.
Oh my God!
Right?
You did not.
I did too.
You did not.
I did too. And when I blow dried it down, right?
I bet you did.
Right? 'Cause you wanted that piece down over your eye.
Which is really weird because you hate bangs on your forehead now, but there in the 80s, you were like, bring it down, bring it down.
I know, right?
Seems odd.
But I don't hate bangs now. I want bangs, but I can't grow bangs.
No, you can. You would just have to stop cutting your hair.
Right.
Totally different topic.
Totally different topic. So anyways, back to I ran so far away, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then I would try to like break dance in our little dining room.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I'd put I'd watch the video and I'd be like, okay, I can spin on a knee. I could never spin on a knee. I never could do it.
Okay. Would you be the kids who got like the cardboard and put it on the ground and you were like doing your moves?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. But no, yes and no. Like I remember having a little piece of cardboard, but at home only, not in public. Cause I knew it was not working well for me. Right. So the one thing about Lisa Gibson, she was not about to expose that secret to the world, right?
No, not unless you looked good.
Right. And I knew quickly I was not looking good. Right. But I practiced.
Okay. Were you that kid like you see in the 80s movies where you carried your Ghetto Blaster on your shoulder?
Well, mine usually was too heavy for that. Right. So I had to carry it by the handle.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But I loved a good Ghetto Blaster.
But oddly enough, when we were in Penticton there was a car show for 3 days.
Right.
And we went on Friday and we were walking the boardwalk where all the cards were. And twice guys on bikes, like bikes, normal bikes, had like their version of a Ghetto Blaster. Wow. Where they were like, they had these like speakers that must have been attached to like Bluetooth to their phone and their music was blaring. Nice. But it wasn't a Ghetto Blaster, but it was like those round speakers you can get.
Okay.
You know?
Really?
That just, yeah. And it was like, is this the new Ghetto Blaster? Is this what people do?
Because nobody, like nowadays, right? Like nobody's going to carry that Ghetto Blaster. That Ghetto Blaster, I'm sure, took 72 fucking batteries.
Well, it did. And so now you just need a Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah, like now that's the beauty.
That's a whole lot lighter.
It's the beauty, right? Like, boy, that thing just sucked through the batteries, right?
Yeah, but honestly, the tradition lives on. So we should be happy that people still want to make you listen to their music.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's so funny, hey? So funny. So while you were gone, we had crappy weather, right? We had like a lot of rain and lightning and stuff like that. And it got me thinking, Samantha, I hate lightning a lot.
Oh, okay.
I hate lightning in the same type of way I hate a snake. And I find them to be one and the same, just something the world doesn't need.
Okay, I agree.
We don't need lightning? Why do we need lightning? What is lightning's purpose? Lightning's purpose is to kill somebody or to start a fire.
True.
Right? So those are not two good reasons to have something.
No, it is not.
Right? What's the purpose of a snake? No purpose.
Well, except to bite.
And to maim you or hurt you or scare you.
Yes.
So same as lightning. So I find them to be the exact same. They're the work of the devil.
Oh my God.
They're both the work of the devil.
Stop it.
Lightning and snakes. And you know what? It's funny, right? Because I hate lightning so much, but I hate snakes. And I said to Mike the other day, I said, if I ever saw a snake and I had a machete in my hand, I would chop that son of a bitch into a million pieces. I'd be so mad at it that it was around me. I'm like, guess what, anaconda? You are going to die. Chop, 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 chop. I would kill it. Be 100,000 pieces it would be in.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And lightning, take a hike.
Take a hike.
We don't need you. We don't need you. Why? We don't need the lightning.
No, we do not.
Right? Like it's bad enough we got the thunder with the sound, right? But I don't need the visual. Right? I don't need a visual of danger.
Oh,
lurking.
Especially when the lightning goes and then it cracks.
Oh, right.
That scares the crap out of you.
Right? It just makes me so angry. Right? I just get rage. I have like rage towards those things.
Now I'm really hoping we have good weather.
Right? Oh my God.
Oh, a cranky Lisa is not a good Lisa.
It's not a good Lisa. It's not the best. It's not the best Lisa. That's for sure.
Oh my God.
I know.
Okay. I'm sorry that you feel that way about snakes and
I had to
lightning.
get it off my chest.
I'm glad that you did.
Yeah, I had to get
I'm
it
sure
out there.
our listeners probably agree with you.
Yeah, I can't imagine many that wouldn't.
Unless they love a snake. I don't know.
Or a lightning.
I don't know. I don't know how they feel. No.
No.
I do have an interesting thought, though.
Okay.
Are crossword puzzles the stuck-up snob of the puzzle book world?
Oh, good one. Good one. Okay, so I would have said yes at one time.
Why?
Because, right, what do you have? You got your crossword, you have your original three. You have your original big three. You got your crosswords, you got your word finds, and
Yes.
you got your fill-ins.
Oh, yeah.
Those are your original big three. Then out of those three, for sure, crosswords, that's the snob, right? Because that's the hard one.
Well, because you got to get the right word.
Right. But then what did we introduce? Then Sudoku came along.
Yes, that's true.
And where does Sudoku rank? I think Sudoku is pretty stuck up too.
I think Sudoku's the elite.
Oh, so it's even higher than the crossword.
Yes, because you have to be mathematically inclined.
Well, because you know how sometimes at the lake I'll try some Sudokus, right? And I have like a book full of like ones that aren't finished because, oh, no. Nope, try a new one now because I'm a quitter that way, right? I am a puzzle quitter, right?
I'm a puzzle quitter.
Right? First thing that should tell everybody that who is a real puzzle quitter is when they do it in pen, right? We're totally just in it just to look like we're trying to like be smart.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Puzzle quitter right here.
Yeah.
And I think the crosswords originally were the snob.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Because a word find, anybody can do that.
Well, you know.
Right? It's
Can
all
everybody
right there
find the
for
word?
You. Yeah, well, but they're all on that page. They are exposed. You should be able to. It could be tricky.
It could be
Up
tricky.
and down, diagonal, cross, backwards, frontwards. Like nobody's not saying it's not going to be hard. It could be tricky.
That's true. That's true.
But I don't know. But I think Sudoku, you're right. Sudoku is the elite.
It is the elite. Unless, well, if you're thinking crossword, what do they say? Is it the New York Times crossword? If you can get it, if you can get all of it, you're
pretty darn smart.
You're super fucking smart.
You're super fucking smart. I think I fall in because I do Sudoku to try and look like I'm elite.
Oh, there you go.
I never attempt a crossword. I know my limits. I am a word find.
Okay, good.
Even though they don't challenge me enough, so it's kind of like,
Well, do the fill-in ones, the partial fill-ins.
They seem a little tougher. Right?
So basically, you don't want to work for it.
I don't want to work for it. No. That's why Sudoku looks like at least when people see you doing Sudoku, they're like, "Ooh, she can do Sudoku." Right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'm pretty basic. I probably do the word search.
You're the word search, are you? Comes down. That'll have to be maybe something we ask friends of the podcast about, right? What type of puzzle? What puzzle are you?
Oh, what puzzle are you?
What puzzle are you? What puzzle are you?
Okay, well, there's no puzzles about our Facebook Tuesday, you guys.
Oh, my goodness.
I think, Lisa, were you upset about the macaroni salad?
I was surprised.
Well, because that's the love of your life during the summer is a macaroni salad.
I like it better than a potato anytime.
I know.
Right?
I know.
I love a good macaroni salad. Apparently only I love it, though. Apparently only Lisa loves that.
Yes. And they were kicking baked potatoes because they felt it didn't belong at a barbecue.
Which is interesting because when I Googled top 10 things at a barbecue, baked potato was in the top 5.
Interesting.
Maybe because I didn't put steak there, so I threw people off.
Oh, maybe because you put ribs instead.
Right.
Which, by the way, they weren't excited about ribs either.
They never are. They never love the ribs.
And then chips were like, we can get them anytime.
Yeah.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
And then some people just found it too darn hard.
Oh, and people had some big thoughts about deviled eggs. I'm like, who's making deviled eggs for a barbecue? That's a lot of work.
I know, but it's worthwhile, that work. Good deviled egg is worth the while. Yes, make them and take them.
Make them and take them. And then I think it was Cindy Harder who said it's just egg salad trying to be something like.
Right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Good old Cindy.
That's true though. I mean, honestly, you're whipping up the egg yolks. You're doing all that.
You are, but it's worth it.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Just make an egg salad then.
No, Make the deviled eggs. Like, deviled egg, that's the best. That's the best is a deviled egg. Yum.
All right, next barbecue, you're making them.
Okay. Maybe at the, well, no, probably not at the lake.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not. But you know what, guys? Thank you again for participating in our Facebook. You know how much we appreciate you doing that. For those of you who haven't participated yet in our social media, you can connect with us on Facebook, which is I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam. Please join the group. We have some new members, I think, but I just never see their names anymore. So I don't know if you know them or.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I think we have some new ones, some like new people that we don't know, right?
Yeah.
We should probably try doing like a, hey, welcome to the group thing.
We should do that.
Yeah.
Good idea, Lisa. I'll write that down.
All right. Let's see if we can remember to do that.
And our Instagram is I Shake My Head. Our Twitter is I_Shake My Head. We also have TikTok, which is I_Shake My Head. Lisa is always trying to do a couple of good TikToks.
Always trying. Wait till we're at the lake. Wait till we're at the lake.
Oh, we're going to be TikTok crazy.
TikToking.
If you like what you hear, you can go to Patreon, which is www.patreon.com/IShakeMyHead. For as little as $2 a month, you get the episode early, an extra episode every month, and there are no ads in those.
And we know we know that we owe an episode.
Yes, we do, and we're on that. We're on it.
We're on it.
And just a reminder that you can get some I Shake My Head swag at Threadless, which is ishakemyhead.threadless.com. We got some cool stuff there, so go check it out, guys.
Samantha, I think you should order us the puzzle and we can do it on our holiday.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. It's not going to come in time.
Sure. I think it could.
No, it won't.
I think it could.
No, it won't.
We could pay for speedy delivery. You're just looking for ways to not want to do it. Okay, I got something here.
Okay.
This, Samantha, is the biggest thing that blows my mind, okay? So they found in the Yukon a frozen baby woolly mammoth. It was found in the Yukon, and it's believed to have been there for 35 to 40,000 years. Does that not blow your mind?
Huh?
Because they were out, they're always excavating and like looking for stuff. Right? And I guess it was in the side of a hill, and where they were like digging or whatever those people do. And it's perfectly, if you go to like the CBC, they show a picture. It's perfectly intact. It looks like a little baby elephant.
Oh, no.
And it's been there for probably 40,000 years. So you and I have been here for 53 years.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
And it's been there for 40,000 years. Like, my mind can't even understand that. They said that
is so crazy.
They said that it died during the last ice age.
No shit.
Like 40,000 years ago.
Huh.
Like,
I wonder what they're going to learn
we weren't even alive
that,
from then.
No, what? No.
Right?
I wonder what they're going to learn though. They're going to learn a lot, I think, from that.
They're going to learn a lot,
mammoth.
and it's like in perfect condition.
Cool.
Like,
so where is it going to live permanently then?
Well, it can't live, right? Because it dead.
No, like where are they going to put it? Like,
I haven't heard.
They're going to put it in a museum so we can see it?
I don't know, because I don't know how do they keep it. Like, obviously it's been frozen, right?
Well, yeah, because they want to maybe try and keep that.
And it's been frozen for 40,000 years. So they'd have to probably keep it frozen somehow, I would think.
I would imagine so.
But that just means that like dinosaurs and shit were real. That's real shit, Sam.
Have you never been to Drumheller?
Yeah, but you don't connect it like that until you see this picture of a baby woolly mammoth that's been frozen in the side of a hill for 40,000 years.
And it's fully intact.
Fully intact.
It's not bones.
It's not bones. It's not bones at all. No.
It's not bones.
No, like, it's a little bit skinny, but it's not bones.
Huh.
You can see everything. You can see all of it.
That's so crazy.
So weird, hey.
What if that was a hoax?
I don't think it could be.
What if it was?
How could it be a hoax?
I don't know.
No way. No way. No way. No way. Don't even talk like that. That's garbage. No way. Don't even talk like that. It's the coolest thing. It's
well,
the
keep us up to date on the baby. Let's name the baby mammoth.
Well, it's got a name, but it's got like some weird name, right? Because of I guess because they
had it weird.
Well, it's not like Gracie or something like that, right? It's like and it's like got like some weird, I don't know, like weird name. Yeah.
We should give it a name.
I don't know. Well, we can think about it. We can think about it for sure. For sure we can. Do you know what happened today to the HHG? A bird flew in her house.
Oh,
and she hates birds.
Yes, well, because they're very flappy.
Yeah, she said she was in her room scared.
I bet she was.
Sucker.
Oh my God. Did she eventually get it out?
I know she does. She said she doesn't know if it ever left.
Oh
she
my
left.
God.
She left.
She left. Yeah. Okay.
Right? She left. Isn't that so funny?
Okay. That's weird.
It's crazy.
Okay. Well, Lisa.
Samantha.
You know how like we've been, we go out to restaurants now.
Yes.
And we haven't, oddly enough, we have better breakfasts than we do dinners.
Always. Always.
Apparently there's some restaurant red flags that we need to be maybe aware of, and maybe this will help us in our quest to have a better supper.
Okay, do tell. Let's see.
One, Dirty bathrooms and dirty floors equal dirty kitchen.
I agree totally.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I agree.
Right?
That's why I always let you go first.
Oh God.
Right.
This is true. 2, a huge menu is a sign that the food is either frozen, pre-cooked, and reheated.
No, I'm going to be honest. That hurts my heart.
Why does that hurt your heart?
Because I like a lot of variety, but I don't want it to be like that.
I think a big man. I agree with that. If there's too much, there's no way that is fresh.
Ugh. Fine.
No way.
Fine.
None whatsoever.
Okay.
3, carpet. It hides too much nastiness.
Oh, I agree, right?
Oh my God.
I agree.
Why would you put a carpet in a restaurant?
So disgusting.
Blech.
Right? So much nastiness being hidden.
So much nastiness.
Yeah.
4, ketchup on the tables probably means they're refilling with no name.
Oh, I agree totally. That's a pet peeve of mine.
I think so too.
I need you to bring me the ketchup, please. That's what I need. And if it comes in a glass bottle, I'm really, really leery in this day and age. Right? Unless it's 5 years from now and everything's back to glass bottles, then that'll be different. But right now, when it's still plastic, I'm leery.
Okay.
Yeah.
The smell, is it sour or too much like bleach?
Oh, I love a good bleach, but not necessarily in the restaurant.
I don't know if you want to smell either of those things if you're in a restaurant.
Right.
You would want to smell good food cooking. That's what you'd want to smell.
I want to walk into a restaurant and go, oh, that smells good.
Yes. Like when I walked into the restaurant in Osoyoos, the Mexican restaurant, and I walked in and all I thought was, oh, I'm about to eat good.
Oh, okay. Right. There's a difference, right?
Yeah. It smelled wonderful. It was cute and quaint and lovely. And I was like, give me food.
Give me
what
food,
you got,
right?
What you got?
You knew that you were in the right place.
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Here's something fun in summary. My mom used to make this cake, Jello poke cake. You ever had it?
Why does that sound familiar?
Pretty much all it is it's like a white cake mix, like in a box.
Yeah.
And when it's cooked, you just poke holes and you put and you pour Jello mix, like Jello liquid into it.
Really?
Yeah, I remember it being so delightful. And then I came across it in one of my travels, like on the internet. And I'm like, oh my God, my mother used to make that cake, but it never had a name.
It sounds familiar, but I'm not sure.
Oh, it sounds delightful. It was delightful. And then you just had like a nice little lemon icing on it.
Would you like to make that for us?
I don't want to, no. Do you want to?
In your easy bake oven?
Right? Baking's a little challenging right now. Right? So maybe not. Maybe not. But feel free.
No.
You could try it and see. If it works out, we could make it. We could ask the Boom Baby Bakery chef to try it and see if maybe it could go on the menu if it's really, really good.
Maybe.
Right? Right? Maybe she'd be up to giving it a try.
She might be. You never know.
You never know. You never know.
I have some sad news.
Oh no! Why? What?
I'm no longer a plant parent.
What?
It didn't quite go the way I would have anticipated owning a plant.
Succulent.
I bought a succulent. Yes, I did.
You water it every 4 months and then you tell it to fuck off and leave it alone.
Apparently, putting it in the windowsill every day for a little sun.
It doesn't want sun.
Well, it seemed to be dying where I had it before. So I don't.
What made you determine that a succulent was dying?
Well, because its little leaves were falling off.
Huh.
Uh-huh. So I just thought, okay,
it's like the bamboo all over
needs,
again.
Yeah, a plant needs sun. So I put it there. And then one day, it kind of fell out of its little plant pot and I put it back. And then I walked out of the room and I came back and the plant had jumped out of its pot and onto the floor. It
hated its life with you.
It committed plant suicide.
Oh my God, it hated living with you that much.
It jumped out of its...
It's a succulent that you can't kill. That's why people get them, because they'll never die.
Apparently I did.
Oh, Samantha, you should
I should not have plants.
No, you should not, right?
And all I thought was, well, that just tells me everything I need to know about having a plant.
Wow, hey? It was just because you killed it. Because it doesn't have a voice. It can't tell you, you're killing me. You're killing me. Get me out of the sun.
Yeah, stop doing this to me.
Right? Because don't succulents like live in the desert?
I don't know.
I don't know where they live, but then they would like the sun. I don't know.
But they would like the sun. Yeah.
Good going, Mom. Good going.
Yeah, so I'm no longer a plant parent.
You can't own things that you can't be responsible to take care of anything but yourself.
Yes, I do believe that is where we're going.
That's all. That's where you need to live, in that area. Okay.
Okay. Anyway, so I also came across something very interesting about Velveeta.
Like the cheese?
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently, Velveeta decided to team up with Nails Incorporated and develop Velveeta smelling nail polish.
That's disgusting.
Yes. So there's 2 limited editions of cheese scented polishes, La Dolce Velveeta and Finger Food Red.
So people just walk around now sniffing their fingers like Molly Shannon used to from Mary Catherine Gallagher skits, right?
Yeah, because now it's going to smell like Velveeta cheese.
Ew. Why would you want your fingernail polish to have a smell?
I'm not sure why they would want it to be cheese. So.
Oh, that's gross. That's nasty. You know what else is nasty, Samantha? The Cadbury, do you remember this chocolate bar? The Cadbury Fruit and Nut Bar. Do you remember that one?
I would never eat it because it's disgusting.
It's celebrating its birthday.
Oh.
Has a birthday coming up. It's like an old chocolate bar.
It's like, ugh.
Like, who eats chocolate to have a chunk of dried fruit in it?
Oh, God, that just reminds me of fruitcake.
Which is disgusting. But so it got me thinking, right? Okay, so that chocolate bar, yuck.
Yep.
Then my mother used to buy another chocolate bar by Cadbury. Remember Burnt Almond?
Yes.
And it was like dark chocolate and kind of bitter. Kind of
not good.
Not good. And then it made me wonder, do people still eat Bridge Mix? Remember Bridge Mix?
Yes.
Like,
and do they even still make that?
I think you can buy it still. I think I've seen it at like the dollar store.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Like, what was Bridge Mix? Because it's not peanuts. It's not raisins. What is it?
I thought it was nuts, though. Is it nuts?
I don't think it's nuts. I think it's like, is it like a nougat?
But aren't they all chocolate covered or something?
They're all chocolate covered, like light and dark.
Yeah.
But is it like nougat maybe?
I wouldn't be eating that either.
Ugh, that was a gross one. That was like one that like your grandma had, right?
And well, I think the fruit and nut bar would also be an older generation thing.
Definitely, right?
That's nothing I would want to eat.
That's nasty. Samantha, I've got some questions for you.
All right, Lisa, let's get it over with. Guess who's got questions? Lisa's got questions. It's Lisa's Question Corner.
All right, Samantha, 2 questions for you this week. Question number 1. It's not really a question. It's kind of a comment, but maybe a question. What's with the 3-bean salad?
I hate beans, so I don't care.
But in like America, that's like one of the most popular salads.
But it's not like a legume. It's like the beans that I hate. Green beans, yellow beans, whatever other kind of beans. Like, I hate that shit.
Like, I remember getting that salad sometimes if you got the extra salad at the KFC when you were a kid in the 70s.
Yeah. Oh, God. The KFC used to do 3-bean.
Right. The KFC had the 3-bean salad.
Yes.
It's the only time I ever remember eating it. But I think that Americans like 3-bean salad.
I don't understand. But then they like their green bean casseroles too with the onions on top.
Why are we having a canned onion?
Ugh.
That's disgusting too, right?
It's funny. It reminds me, because we bought groceries when we were in Osoyoos, and my sister went to the canned vegetables and she's like, oh, okay, well, I'm just, will you eat green beans? I looked at her and I go, Who are you,
Right.
Mom? Are
Right.
you Mom right now? I hate green beans.
Right. And I'm on holidays. Why do I have to eat green beans on holidays?
And she just looked at me. She's like, what? And I go, I hate green beans. And you are Mom because Mom loves them.
That's nasty.
You're so weird.
That's so funny.
I
Hey?
hate green beans. I don't like them anyway, shape or form.
Like you don't like them out of the garden? Nothing.
No, I just, ugh.
Yeah, they're just kind of, they got like a funny little fuzz to them from the garden.
Yes, and
like
they
that.
don't taste good. Doesn't matter
No.
how you cook them. They're
No.
still weird.
Exactly. So that's my one thing was just, I was curious about the 3-bean salad. I'm like, what's with that guy? What's with that
Everybody
guy?
loves it and we're not sure why.
I know, right? Okay, question number 2. Why are edible oil products okay? So, for example, Cool Whip and Coffee Mate. Why has the world said, you know what? We're making an exception for these edible oil products?
Because are you taking away Cool Whip and Coffee Mate from people?
I don't know. Do you think that's what it is?
I think that's a bad idea. I think there would be an uprising of people who would be very distraught if they could no longer have Cool Whip in their
But
life.
isn't it so funny that like everybody's just turned like in the day of health consciousness, we have totally turned a blind eye to the edible oil product.
And so be it.
Right? I just think it's weird. I just want to know why they're okay.
Why do people eat Cheese Whiz?
Why?
Why do people like slice the packaged Velveeta cheese?
Yeah.
The cheese slices. That's not good for
I like
you
cheese
either.
slices, and you're
I
right,
know.
they're not good for you either.
They're not good for you
I love
either.
a good cheese slice for like a little
I
tie me
don't.
over snack. Yum. Right?
Tie me over snack.
Little tie me over snack. Okay, but guess what we did? We bought an air fryer.
Oh, you became one of a million quadrillion people who bought an
Yeah,
air fryer.
Because we hate the Easy Bake Oven so much.
Yes, I'm sure
Right?
you do.
Right? So we bought an air fryer.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we did it. We bit the bullet.
And do you love it? Do you hate it?
I think it's noisy,
Yes.
right?
Uh-huh.
I would love an air fryer to be quiet. Quieter than what it is. It's noisy. Do I
Okay.
love it? You know what? I'm going to give them this. They made good wings. I feel like it's pub food. Yay.
That's it. Just
Right?
pub food.
French fries did definitely taste better in the air fryer.
Oh, okay. All right.
Right?
All right.
What else have we done? We did chicken seemed okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, but you know what the tough part is figuring out, like as a new air fryer girl, is figuring out the cooking times, because nothing on a package says, and in the air fryer, it should go at this temperature for this long.
Well, did you read the instructions of your air fryer?
Yeah. Like you get the instructions, but let's just say, for example, you're going to do, I don't know, frozen chicken breasts, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so on the frozen chicken breast package, it doesn't tell you anything about an air fryer, right? So on your settings, right, you have your setting for chicken, and then you go up or down. So you got to Google everything, right? And it's like, oh God, it's a lot of work.
Oh my God.
It's a
Are you
lot of
now
work.
officially over air frying your food because you're paranoid?
We're not quite yet. No, not yet. We're not.
Oh my God. You're one step away from every 5 minutes opening up the air fryer. Are you done yet?
Oh
Are
my
you good
goodness,
yet?
right? Like, how do those fries look? You better just give it a shake, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah, because you don't want to overcook it in the air fryer.
No,
'cause then
you
it's not-
don't.
Then you're not going to eat it.
No.
But that's the thing, right? And then everybody's got a different recipe. So one person will say, cook it for 10 minutes, cook it for 12 minutes, cook it for 13 minutes. Okay, what is it? Can't there just be a universal cook it for?
Well, so the instructions don't tell you how to cook a chicken from frozen?
Like they do, but it's just, but that's just like a generic chicken breast, right? Like say it's a heavier chicken breast. Say it's a bit thicker.
Oh my God.
Say it's got a coating,
Seriously?
right?
Oh my God.
So there's some prep to it.
Oh my God.
There's some prep to it.
So now officially the air fryer is a little too much work.
It's not, we're still in the honeymoon stage. We're still loving it, right?
Okay, so basically what you should be doing is you should be emailing or doing whatever, raising your voice to the people who now prepare foods and say, you need to include air fryer instructions.
Because that only makes sense, right? Like you put it in microwave, nobody's microwaving anymore, right?
No.
Everybody's doing the air fryer. So now that's what it should be. And it should say, and option B, air fryer, and how long? That's not too much to ask for.
All right, Lisa.
Right? That's all I'm saying. Well, I'll keep you posted.
Well, as a woman of a certain age, is it time to invest in cooling sheets and pillows?
Do they work, Samantha? Come on.
Lisa, I have to believe that there's someone who is extremely smart enough to have made pillows and sheets that actually help you stay cool.
How?
I don't know how, but it has to. We have everything. You have a freaking air fryer. Can they not make a pillow and a sheet that absorbs the heat from your body?
I would like it to. I would like them to. Yes. But do I believe that they have? I don't know if I'm buying into that hype.
I don't know. I
don't know.
So.
I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm not convinced.
I feel like then Lisa, we need to figure this out.
Oh, there's no figuring, right? We're still just in our sweaty years.
No, well, yes. We're at the beginning of our sweaty years. This could go on for a really long time.
It could, right? And you know what makes it worse? This is what makes it worse, right? On the last podcast, I think we talked about that we're back sleepers, right? Problem with being a back sleeper in the summer is that our double chin sticks to your chest.
I know.
And that's gross and uncomfortable, right? And I'm like, people wonder why I try and sit popped up.
Yeah,
that's why.
exactly.
That's part of it. Samantha, do you think this summer we might go to a food truck?
I think it definitely could be possible. There's some really good ones in our city.
Because I think that they're all back up and running, right?
I do believe so.
I feel we've missed out on food trucks for the last couple of years.
Yeah, we could definitely do a food truck day.
Right? Get the HHG.
We could go, because they used to have that thing. Wasn't it along... No, not Broadway. It was along the 22nd. Remember there was that big food truck
and they had a big fair or something. Yeah. Like food truckapalooza or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel I need some food truck this summer.
Oh, okay. I think that can happen.
Okay. I'm just throwing it out there. Oh, you know what? How exciting is this? Did you know there's going to be an Elvis channel?
He did enough to have an Elvis channel?
Oh my God, he has so much. He's got like a bajillion movies. And then he's got like a bajillion records.
Oh my God, that you would have loved to be. Oh my God, and just everything happened when I was in Australia. Oh my God. In Penticton, there was, over that weekend where the car show was, Elvis impersonators.
We used to have, where I grew up in Collingwood, we used to have the Elvis Festival, the World Elvis Festival.
It was a festival.
The craziest things, right?
Oh my God.
But I would subscribe to the Elvis channel.
Okay.
I would pay that money.
You would pay
Return to sender. You betcha.
Oh my God. So like, he didn't do that much stuff, did he?
I think he did lots of stuff. Yeah.
And it would just be a rolling Elvis channel of all the things.
Over and over, right? You could watch all your like movies, The Kissing Cousins, at the World's Fair, and like on and on and on.
Oh my.
Right? Blue Hawaii, right? Right? There's so many good ones, right? There's so many good ones.
All right. All right.
Pencil me in.
All right. Well, should we pencil you in for the Ken and Barbie movie?
Never should you. Now,
is it just the Barbie movie and Ken is in it? Or is it the Ken and Barbie movie?
I don't know. I have to believe that. Are they not equals?
It's hard to say.
Who's the bigger star, Ken or Barbie?
Oh, Barbie. It's always Barbie.
It's always been Barbie.
It's always been Barbie.
Always been Barbie. I don't know. I don't believe we need this movie. And now Will Ferrell's just signed on to join it.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's just going from bad to worse.
I'm just trying to understand what exactly this movie will be about.
Like, what does Ken and Barbie do? Like, what is it that, are they on a great adventure? Are they in there? Are they in the van? Like, what are they doing?
Oh my God. Are they going to have the Barbie house with the swimming pool?
Right? I know that they could, like the world does not need the Ken and Barbie movie.
Well, apparently we're getting it. So I don't know if we should poo-poo it quite yet because it's got Ryan Gosling as Ken.
Which is crazy. Right? Which is crazy.
I don't know. I'd be curious. Like, obviously it's got to be funny, right?
I would think that that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. And Will Ferrell could be funny. I don't know. Who would he be, though?
I don't know who he is.
Oh,
I didn't hear that. I just heard
interesting.
that he just signed up for it.
Huh.
Yeah, like, I mean, really, how big of an entourage did Ken and Barbie come with?
Big.
Right? Isn't there a little baby?
Yep.
Right? But I don't know. I just know the camper.
She has like 40 pets over the years.
Wow, that's
She
crazy.
has over 100 sisters.
Real? Oh my goodness. That's insane.
There's been offshoots of Barbie,
Oh, okay. Huh.
right?
That's too much Barbie for me. Enough of Barbie.
I'm just saying.
Don't ruin the surprise. Don't ruin the surprise for me, please.
Okay, well, I got another surprise for you.
Okay, let's hear it.
Saskatoon is getting a Hooters.
Oh my God, I heard about this.
Hooters is opening up July 25th in Saskatoon, and they're looking for big personalities.
Yes, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. Are we surprised that in this day and age that a Hooters is opening still?
No, I guess
No?
not. I don't know because they haven't died off. So apparently Hooters is still the place to be.
Apparently they make good wings.
Yes. And wait, good.
Right? I've always heard that they make good wings. So I guess interesting, right? Just what Saskatoon needs, another bar. Is it a bar restaurant?
I think it's a bar restaurant. Yeah.
Yeah. I hope they find their big personalities.
I'm sure they will.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure there's lots of young ladies that fit that bill.
Yes. And you know what? All the power to them because I hope they make a lot of money.
Absolutely, right? I hope that I hope the people tip well.
Yes.
Right? We'll see.
It's just funny that Saskatoon's big enough to get a Hooters.
Nope, we're getting a Hooters.
We can't get a freaking IKEA.
Right, but bring in the Hooters. We can do that for you.
Oh, okay.
That's funny.
Lisa, it's time to learn something. Lisa, it's things you ought to know. All right, Lisa, it's fun facts about Barbie.
Oh, God, not Barbie. More Barbie.
Yes,
more Barbie.
of course it's about Barbie.
All right.
So, Barbie's full name is Barbara Millicent Roberts.
Wow, she sounds fancy.
Yeah, she's from Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
She's not from California. She's from Minnesota.
So she just moved, did she?
Apparently.
Huh.
Barbie was co-designed by a missile engineer.
Wow.
He's the guy that came up with the swiveling Barbie waist and the bendable knee.
Oh, okay. He gets the credit for the bendable knee. I always wonder who came up with the bendable knee. Right. Okay. Good to know. It was a missile engineer.
Yeah. She did not smile until 12 years after her debut. And it was Malibu Barbie that was the first to smile.
Really?
With her big, white, brilliant teeth.
Wow. She was just lips. Interesting.
She was like,
Yeah. She wasn't too happy.
She was no smiling.
No.
Ken is 2 years younger than Barbie.
Oh, okay. Good to know. I hope the movie knows that.
Yes, because she's a cougar now.
Right, she is a cougar.
Because Ken is younger.
Yes.
And Barbie has had about 200 different careers in her lifespan.
Oh, boy, she's busy.
Yeah, she's very busy. But her first was as a teen model.
Oh, so Barbie started off modeling, did she?
She did.
Okay, makes sense.
And now,
it's all falling into place.
Yeah, and now she can be the missile engineer.
Yes, she certainly could. And now Barbie she's done very well for herself.
She has done very well for herself.
Interesting. Some fun facts about Barbara.
And I also learned that Barbie was named after the gentleman who invented Barbie. It was his daughter. And then Ken was named after the son. So Ken and Barbie should not be dating because they're actually siblings.
They're siblings. Are they really siblings?
They were named after siblings.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could have changed it up a little.
It seems
right.
weird.
That seems a little bit odd. Seems awkward.
All right, Lisa, what's making you shake your head this week?
Samantha, I have this group of birds outside of my office window.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I tell you, if I could choke them, I would. They're so squawky. Squawk, 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 squawk. I'm like, I'm not shutting the window because it's summer. So stop it. And then they just squawk, squawk, squawk. And they'll come right up to my ledge and like look in my window. And we are literally only a pane of glass in between us. I'm taunting them. They're taunting me. Eyeball to eyeball. Me and these birds. And I'm like looking at them. I like lean right to the window. And I'm like, shut up, you guys. Just shut up. And then they look at me and they're like, squawk, squawk, squawk. And I'm like, Right?
Oh my God, seriously?
Not my friends. Not my friends. Not my friends. What about you? What are you shaking your head at this week?
I shake my head at those who do not like others singing in the car.
Oh.
I consider them fun stealers.
That is a bit of a fun stealer. Did you experience that?
I did.
Did you? That's kind of funny.
And they know who they are.
They know who they are, right? They were stealing your sunshine.
Well, that and a 7-year-old sunshine as well.
Right. Let us sing. All right. Okay. It makes sense.
Yeah. So guys, we want your feedback on what we talk about. So send your comments to ishakemyhead@gmail.com, or you can send us a direct message through Facebook or Instagram. You might want to, you just might find it being mentioned during an episode. And guys, if you have a suggestion for an I Shake My Head or a topic you want us to talk about, or I don't know, literally anything.
Send us a message.
Yes.
You betcha.
A little help with One Has to Go and Would You Rathers would be helpful as well.
Feel free, right?
I'm always up for some content.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, we'd like to thank John for putting together our podcast. He always does a really great job. Lisa, do you have anything else?
Samantha, I think that's it. I think we're done.
I think we are,
right? Now we're just moving on to planning our next vacation.
No, God.
Remembering who likes the sun? I like the sun. Who needs the sun? I need the sun. Right?
We love the sun. Who loves the sun? We love the sun.
Okay, I have to work those. I'm gonna have to get up 15 minutes earlier just to get all my mantras in. So crazy. But if it works, I'm willing to try.
Lisa, it can't hurt.
It can't. You're right. Absolutely. It can't hurt. All right, Samantha. I think that's it for me.
All right. It's good for me.
All right. Always a pleasure.
It should be.